Hello children, today we are going to talk about how we can use this equation option. This is mostly we use when we are typing mathematics papers. We'll see how we can work with this function. This is available on insert tab under symbols. You can click on this equation. Then you can see already built-in equations are there. If that is suitable, you can get one of these, you can insert, or either you can go to insert new equation. After you go here, so you can use this toolbar to type your mathematics papers. Here we'll see a simple one, so fractions. Okay, you can see there are some fraction examples available. I would like to get this one. Okay, here I will type 3 and I would like to type here 10, right? So out of this I would like, if you want to change the font, go to home and you can change the font size into according to your want, right? So then I will click here, then keep on space, jump up to align left, and you can type plus, keep a space, you can go to insert again, so again we will get insert new equation. So a fraction, we'll type here 7, here 10. Okay, then if you want here equal mark, so likewise you can type mathematics equations by using this equation toolbar. And there is another way you can do this if some kind of mathematics function which is not available here. You can get this equation. So after you can write here whatever you want. Example 2 plus 3 equals control dash if you want. So I think it didn't identify this dash, and I'm going to clear erase this line. Right, we'll think this one. So then after that you can ask to insert. You can see easily we have done whatever we want regarding mathematics formulas that you can type using with the help of this equation toolbar. So you all can try out, okay, either writing on this equation or either clicking this insert new equation icon. So that's about equation, right? I will close this one. The shortcut key, if I remind you again, if you want to close the document, Control W I pressed, and after that I don't want to save this one, I will press N. So get a new document, Control N. I think you remember this. Knowing the shortcut key, it's a fast way to you can perform your works. Next we'll learn how we can work with columns. Now you are working here in a single column. So think that if you want to divide this typing area into 2 columns, so you click layout tab, after that click columns, then you can select 2O, 3O according to your choice, and left means left side very less and right side more you can type. So it divided into 2 columns, and right is opposite of the left. I would like to select 2 columns. Now you can see in this ruler, so it divided into 2 columns, and I'll get some dummy text. You can see here I will type. So you can see after finish this first column, it will go to right column in the same page. So again if you continue, you can see now we are in the second page, first column. Likewise it will continue each and every page you will get these columns. Hope you understand that how you can do it, and I'm going to undo this. That one also very important. I will talk about this one, undo command. Now I undo up to the first point before we start divide this into columns. And if you want to undo, you can click this icon. The shortcut key is Control Z. That's what I pressed using keyboard. This is undo. You can go to past what you can get past what you have done. So again, if you want to come to present, you can click redo using this icon or control Y. So you can see here it is divided in two columns. Now I'm coming to present. Likewise, again, if I want to go back previous steps, you can undo it using this icon or either control Z like this. Now I use shortcut keys. Right. Now you learn that two commands while you are practicing this and so we'll learn some more settings, columns, and you can see more columns. Then you can see 2 columns, 3 columns, left, right, everything is there, and it will give us preview here. So I thought of getting if you want more than 3 columns, you can click on this location and make it 4, but you have to be you should know according to page size, if you divide into 4 columns, whether you can type necessary things within that 4 columns, because there you can see only little space we can get, and there you can do a small adjustment. You can increase the typing area by decreasing the spacing between these two these columns. Here you can see I made it 0.4 inches. So I thought of it is good, and if you like to show vertical line in between these columns, you can tick on this and press OK. So you can you can now the zoom in level is 117%. I will make it near to 100. So you can see a little less only we can type. I will type we get some dummy text. Now you can see the first column is filled and second column also somewhat, and you can see a vertical line is displaying here, and I will copy these, and I thought of continuing from this location onwards by pressing Ctrl V. I copied that using shortcut key Ctrl C and Ctrl V already you learned. Okay, so likewise now you can see this page is divided into 4 columns, and when you are working with these columns, better that apply justify. Do you remember what is the shortcut key for justify? That is Ctrl J, isn't it, children? The icon is under home tab, this icon, right? So if you want to get good marks in O-level exam and your term test, you need to know about this all the commands perfectly, right? I thought of undo this. Shortcut key is Ctrl Z, children, right? Okay, right now I have one page. Now you notice when we are working with the columns, so all the pages after first page, second page, everything will divide into 4 columns. If he doesn't want in that way, only a selected area, if you want to change it to columns, okay, we'll see what we can do. So I thought of getting rand. Okay, I have 1 2 3 4 like 5 columns. I thought of changing these 2 columns into columns, right? Sorry, these 2 paragraph into columns. That we'll see how we can do it. The main thing is that okay, I thought of selecting these 2. Now keep it in your mind, children. If you are doing if you are this paragraph changing into columns, if nothing you have in down, okay, just you press enter and type something, later you can delete it. Okay, that way if you do it, it is easy. Now I have selected these 2 last 2 columns, sorry, paragraph, and now I'm going to divide into 2 columns. I'll go to more columns and select 2, and I will select spacing 0.4. that is how I wish, and if you thought of keeping like 5, or either you can increase the spacing between 2 columns, right? So I'll keep 4, and you can see apply to what? Selected text, isn't it, children? So I will press OK. Now you can see these 2 columns. I will apply Ctrl J. It's beautiful. So you can see this is these 2 columns divided, and these 2 there are two columns here, and if we click here, you can notice here in this rule only one column, this paragraph only one column. This one, if it comes, that is two columns, and if you click here, you all can see that is only single column. Then there is no trouble, it is not continuing whole page into columns. Again, if I remind you, how did I do? I did undo, Control Z. After that, think these two columns again I will select. Okay, why I will think these two columns. Okay, I want to divide into three columns. Then I will go to columns, and we have three here. I'll select that. You can notice it is divided into column, this paragraph, and this one only single column. Look at this ruler, and this is three columns, and this one a single column, and this one also single column. That's how, children, you can work with columns. It's simple, isn't it? Right. I will select this whole. I will press delete button. Okay. Next, I would like to talk about views. Okay. So I need some more text, and I copy it, and I'm going to paste it. Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V. Now you can another one time paste, and you can see here, children, under the status bar, it shows us how many pages we have. Now there are 3 pages, and now my cursor is in the page number 3. Now, as example, again I will show you. If I click on this page, cursor is here. Now you can understand where your cursor is. Now cursor is on the first page. Now it is displaying here first page, and we have 3 pages, and you can see how many number of words available. So that is this status bar, this information very important for us. And next thing what I want to show you is, children, these views. Okay, now usually we are there are 5 views. Mostly I use these first 2. It's very important. The first view is called read mode. So if you click that one, you can see it's like a book, and it's easy to read, and the toolbars it is hidden, and we have more space to view this text, and you can click on this arrowhead to go next pages. Okay, likewise it's easy, simple. Okay, end of the document. Now we know from this location it's the end of this. And if you thought of zoom this one, you can hold control button and you can zoom it. You can see hold control button, and the mouse scroll wheel you can rotate to outside and the inside. Okay, this is inside, I'm rotating, so you can see while I'm now I'm holding control button, scrolling the wheel of the mouse. You can zoom down and zoom, you can increase in the same way, and the maximum zoom level that you can try here with this reading mode is 300. It is clear, children, and easily we can read this. You can see here likewise. And mostly when we are doing typing works, you can change this reading mode into print layout. This second one is called print layout. Using this one, it is easy for us to work for a typing works. And next one is called web layout. So it will be showing us looks like a web page, and outline is look like this. And if you want to go to normal mode, so you can again press this print layout, or either you can close view. And another one view is there like draft, okay, like a simple text document. So then there are 5 views are there, children. That are also very important when we are working with word processing software. And next I would like to zoom, and you can see there is a slider here. This is the slider that the minimum zoom level that you can get is 10, and the maximum is, children, that is 500. When you are designing, doing graphic things, and it is very important. And I said you earlier, you can easily zoom holding control button, and you can scroll the wheel into in or out like this. Okay, easily you can zoom. This function, control and scroll wheel function, most of software it supports. And you can see zoom is available here under view, and this under the zoom. Okay, you can click this zoom, and you can select different levels here. You remember 10 to 500% is the range here. You can try out any of these 100% if you want. You can click and press OK. Likewise, and I will close this document pressing Ctrl and W. I don't want to save this one, then I will select N and I will get new document. And I think you remember, think that we are going to do a correct work, so there that you need to select the proper page, and you can go to layout, select size, and think whether orientation and margin and everything. So next I would like to talk about how we can work with the tables. And table, you can click on this insert, and after that you can click here. You can easily get the table. When you are working with the table, children, first you need to understand about this what I have selected. This is, children, a single column. Okay, now I have selected here a single column. Now I have selected here 2 columns, 3 columns, 4 columns. Now you can see 4 columns is there. Now if we are making a timetable, we need 5 columns, isn't it, children? Right. Now I have selected a single column and single row. Now I have a 1 column and 2 rows. Now I have here 1 column and 3 rows. I have here 1 column and 4 rows. Now you can understand columns and rows when you are making a table. So you need to know about what is column and what is rows. Okay, right. Now you can see I have selected 3 columns and 4 rows, and according this is the limitation of that you can get it selecting like this. And if you, after you selected according to your choice, table is created. And if you want, more height on this table, so this setting will apply when you are creating this table. That means, children, now font size here is 11, the font is Calibri, the font will be black. Okay, so likewise normal these settings will apply to this table when you are making. Think that you don't want this table, what you can do, you can go to layout. Here my cursor is inside the table. You can click on delete, and you can click on delete table. Think that you want to change the font size into 20, and the font you are going to change into this one, will get this, and font color will make it different. I like this. Okay, right. After that, again we are going to get a table. Now you can see the height is more. The setting will apply to the table. Then before you create a table, so you need to understand about these basic setting, what font you want and what are the size, font color if you want. Before you create, if you apply it, that is easy, and you don't want to change one by one again, right? Okay. Now if you want normal settings, you can select the table like this, and you can press this icon, clear all, and you can see the automatically arrange everything. We'll see. Again I will delete this table. I will keep cursor inside the table. That is more than enough. Whole table I want to delete. I'll go to delete. I will select delete table. So next thing, there's another way you can insert a table. There are 3 methods. First one is this. Second one is insert table. So insert table, if you get, you can mention number of columns and rows that you want. I would like 4 columns and 3 rows, and I will press OK. So that's how you can create second method. That how you can create a table. So I thought of deleting this one again. I'll go to layout, click here, and select delete. So next method is, children, table, and after that you can click draw table, and there is a pencil like icon, so you can start to draw your table. And better that you can see on the ruler number 6 in this location. Look at this, children, it will show you now where your mouse point is. Okay, now after 6, that you can see this ash color on this ruler is that is our that is the area we can't type, so I'm not going to exit from this outside place. So I'll leave it like this, and you can see this way it is created. After that you can start to construct these rows. Okay, likewise can increase number of rows. Now the cell height is according to font size we set, and you can see a beautiful dynamic table that you can create, and you can increase number of rows in this way. Likewise, so now you understood how to create a table and how to delete a table. Deleted table. Now we'll see table. I'm making into normal. You can press this button. Now you can see normal default font size and font change. I will go to table. So think that if you want to create a table with 5 columns and 10 rows, okay, so more than enough setting correct columns, and rows we will keep it as it is, but I need 10. We will see how we can get more rows. So you can if you want to increase number of rows, think that you are typing here, press tab key, children, that is easy. Press tab key. After typing, press tab key, press tab key, press tab key, press tab key, press tab key. Now I am at the last cell, but I need more rows. Then what you have to do, just press tab key, it increase number of rows. That is easy, isn't it, children? Yeah. Okay, press tab key, 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 likewise. So see, with the easily you can increase number of rows that is here in this way. Right, children, you practice up to today last practical, and next day with the next video I will discuss more option which is available in this table. Thank you, children.